Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning into my channel. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm going to make these announcements before I hop into the read. I am giving away a free deck of tarot cards. All you got to do is like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'm going to be picking the winner September 16th for the 23rd. So for some of you out here, I just want to share that with you now. Pardon my cat in the background. But Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let's get ready to tap into you guys' energy. Cross watchers, you're welcome as well. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see, what's the energy? We got the Star card here in reverse. Major Arcana. Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius energy. So some of y'all could have children that you don't know how to offer guidance to. The Star card deal with like not getting healing, not getting guidance, like some of y'all could have children and you don't know what guidance to give them. The Lovers here, Major Arcana, so it's involving relationship advice. Boyfriend, girlfriend, to talk about the birds and the bees. So for some of you out here, you may got children, or somebody needs to have a talk about the birds and the bees. You know, somebody definitely needs to have a talk with their son, daughter, cousin, and let them know about, you know, condoms, sex. So some of y'all are going through something like that. That's for a group of my Leos out here. Justice card, Major Arcana. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra, but there is going to be justice that come out of a situation. So if you're feeling kind of lost right now, and if you are single and alone and you don't know what to say to somebody, because that's a hard conversation to have with somebody younger than you, you know. They never had sex, so you got to prepare them. You got to have this conversation. We got the Strength card here, Major Arcana. Some of y'all could be dealing with a fellow Leo, but you're in your strength. You're being recommended to stay in your strength. So it's like, you know, if you're trying to be a role model of somebody, don't give in. Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be an Earth sign. They can have Earth in their chart. Aww. So some of y'all might have wanted to take somebody somewhere. It could have been the sex museum. You wanted to teach somebody something. Ace of Pentacles is like, it ain't no money coming in. I hope some of y'all are not feeling because you don't have no money you can't be in a relationship, because that's not true. Don't let money dictate how things go. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be an Earth sign. They can have Earth in their chart. Ooh. Can't take care of your priorities because it ain't no money. So some of y'all may want to take care of something, but due to no finances, you just got to stay in your strength. You are going to have justice. So some of y'all might have lost out on somebody because of a legal situation involving a child or a younger person. So if you in court fighting over kids and you had to get lawyers and it ain't at your money, you're going to be all right. You're going to have to hang in there. Fool card here, Major Arcana. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries, but there ain't no new beginning coming out of a situation. So, oh man, the Fool card deal with like, some of y'all is not seeing a new beginning. But some of y'all that's dealing with somebody younger than you, this is an awkward conversation. It's like, some of y'all may not be ready to like have this talk with somebody. It's awkward. It's like, how do you tell somebody, your own son, daughter, that what sex is? Because most parents and people I know, they never want their kid to have sex. Like, never. Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be an Earth sign. They can have Earth in their chart. So balance of equal give and take, charity and gifts. So I don't know if y'all trying to buy somebody, get them a gift so they don't think about having sex. Like, take them somewhere where their mind is like, straight up. But you in your strength. The World card here, Major Arcana. Yeah, some of y'all are not ready to see your child out there in the world, you know, doing certain things. So there's a cycle that's not being closed out. Some of you may need to have the conversation with somebody about their cycle if you're dealing with a girl. So if you are a man and you have to talk to your daughter about this could be an awkward conversation. Please don't just direct them to YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Talk to them. Don't act like you don't know, what to say to them. And please don't go out there finding strange females to tell your own daughter about what a cycle is, a menstrual is. Okay? But some of y'all want to talk to somebody, this young person. This could be your son or your daughter. You want to talk to them before they start like having a period, before they hit puberty. So some of y'all going to have to just do it. The 5 of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign. It got wood in their chart. It's like if you dealing with somebody that's about to go into puberty, yes, you definitely need to have this conversation. Don't worry about the money. Have a conversation. Because somebody that don't have guidance on what it is to be in a relationship, or don't have no guidance on cycles, sex, you don't want them to go out there in the world and be blindsided, or let their friends at school or wherever they hang at tell them what to do. So as much as you don't like the conversation, you're going to have to take responsibility, and you're going to have to tell them. You understand what I'm saying? And please, the 9 of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, don't have to be an air sign. They got air in their chart. This is raising a lot of anxiety for some of you Leos. So for some of you out here, it's like, whoever this is, they're growing up right before your eyes. And 8 of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, don't have to be a water sign. They got wood in their chart. You don't want, they like, all right, they're immature right now. So right now, you may want to have this conversation, because most young people that are about to reach puberty are immature. You don't want them to, look on YouTube, on the internet, and instead of being able to go to their own parent to know about what sex is. So this is like somebody that's immature. This conversation you need to have is raising a lot of anxiety. So you may don't know how to approach your son and daughter. You don't know what to say to them. 8 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be an earth sign. They can have earth in their chart. Yeah. This is not what you was looking forward to. So some of y'all may not be working right now, or you having to deal with this is like you taking time off of work, I guess, to address this situation appropriately. But some of y'all are not working right now. You might be having a hard time finding a job, and you got to have the birds and the bees talk. Ace of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Don't have to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. So there's some type of passion that has died. Ace of Wands is like not being able to stretch out, not being able to do the things you want to do. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't have to be a fire sign. They can have fire in their chart. You're being recommended to still take action. To tap into your creative side. To tap into, like, figure a way to get this done. Because some of y'all got a daughter or a son, and you need to have this conversation. You understand what I'm saying? So as much as they like little Polly Pocket and toy wands or trucks or video games, some of y'all need to have this conversation. Ace of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign. They got wood in their chart. It's going to bring you emotional contentment for them, because it's like they'll be able to say, well, my mommy and daddy taught me that if you do this, this will happen. Don't be afraid to get the little condom from the clinic and just get a book. You might want to sit together and read the book with the child. Please do not rely on other people to teach your child or your younger cousin, whoever this is that's in your life that look up to you, about sex. I see a lot of people that do that. I'm not telling nobody how to raise their kids. Please don't let the internet and cable TV and people in the street teach your kid or your family member or your friend, whoever this is that you taking care of, about sex. Please don't, because it's not appropriate. Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign. They got wood in their chart. Emotional contentment. So for some of you out here, you need to be emotionally calm. Like, please don't overreact. Please don't get mad when they ask a question. Please don't get mad if they have a lot of questions. Like, don't sit up there and you shutting them out instead of enlightening them. I know this is a very hard conversation to have, but it's needed. You understand what I'm saying? Because with some of you out here, it's like you 3 of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't have to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. Distance. Ships coming in. So some of y'all might got like 3 little kids you need to talk to. It's 3 of them. 3 girls, 3 boys. It's 3 kids. You need to talk to these kids. They run around with princess wands and Star Wars. And you need to talk to them. It's like, and whoever's in puberty that's watching anime, Japanese cartoons and stuff like that, you need to talk to them. Don't sit up there and rely on somebody else. Yeah, the 5 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They have air in their chart. You don't got to worry about mental sabotage or feeling defeated. With the Chariot card here, Major Arcana, you know, if you got to like use kitty analogies to get it through to them, please talk to them. You understand? The Chariot card deal with confidence and traveling. So don't be afraid to like do it. Talk to them while you traveling. Talk to them while you taking them to school. Talk to them while you taking them to the supermarket. It's like, don't sit up there and leave these young people with no guidance about relationships, sex, and periods. You know, you understand what I'm saying? They're depending on you. Because with some of you out here, even though you may be dealing with a situation, you still need to be there for them. You don't want somebody else to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So let's see. What is the spiritual messages for my Leos? Let's see what's going on with you guys. I know the conversation is so awkward to have. So it's like you're being recommended to like talk to them, but if you got to do it while you want to go, while you want an appointment, taking them to the doctor at their school, don't be afraid to go up to their school and sit in the PTA meetings and bring it up to the PTA. Let them know, like, can we have a course on sex education where the parents and the kids are involved? Like, what are we doing? Imagination. Some of y'all could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They got air in their chart. So you're being recommended to use imagination in the situation. You understand what I'm saying? So air deal with like intellect. You being recommended to like, you know, balance. Mabon. So some of y'all recommended to bring balance into this situation. You got what it is that you need, like, you know what to say and what to do to bring balance and to use your imagination. So it's like, usually when parents have to talk to their kids about sex, or if you're dealing with, you know, preteens or teenagers, use imagery. Incubation. Some of y'all need to use pictures, use images. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to do that. Like, don't tell them about an STD, but you don't show what it looks like. That's odd. That's still misguiding somebody. You understand what I'm saying? And just because you're not ready to have the conversation, why would you send your own child or whoever you love out there in the world blindsided to let other people mislead them or misguide them or misinform them because they ain't got no guidance? Wiccan. So for some of you out here, you being recommended to definitely pay attention to your child if they hanging around people that study Wiccan. Because nowadays we got children that are hanging around other puberty teenagers. They're hanging around other teenagers that they're seeing things in the cartoon and the television, and they're kind of curious. So some of y'all may need to explain to your child that's asking about religious or spirituality. So it's like, give them this talk. You understand what I'm saying? Don't sit up there and leave them blindsided when it comes to sex or religious conversations. So some of y'all got to have 2 conversations with your kids. A sex conversation and a religious conversation, because the world is not going to be honest with your kid. You understand what I'm saying? So your kid could be watching television shows and yep, they're curious about which hat's in power. So some of y'all could have somebody that, you know, they want to know, or they got questions. They just asking you. So if they asking you a lot of questions, use your imagination and talk to them. Show them. Let them know. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's some of you out here, you don't want your kid to be hanging around somebody and in their household they allow witchery. You don't. But if they don't know what they looking at, if they don't know what they're doing, or whoever they hanging around, and you too busy working, you too busy, that's not good. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, some of your children could be going through a spiritual awakening, so their third eye could be opening. You understand what I'm saying? They could be watching cartoons that's telling them about the 7 chakras. So for some of you Leos, you may want to take some time off of work to address these situations and give them the clarity that they need. Yeah, masculine. So for some of y'all out here, it could, you might want a masculine to be around. So if you're a woman, you might want the point of view of a man. If you a man, you might want the point of view of a woman, so your child can have like the best clarity. You understand what I'm saying? But for some of you out here, somebody may be questioning, what is masculine energy? What is feminine energy? You understand? So if they're asking these questions, you may want to take some time out to address and to leave it open. Don't be closed off. Don't say things to shut them down and make them not feel comfortable coming to talk to you now, because what happens is that young people see things on TV and then they want to come talk to you, but if you gave them the first bad reaction, they'll go run to like friends or strangers in the street because they don't feel comfortable talking to you. We got the high priestess here, responsibility. So for some of you out here, it is your responsibility to make sure, for a group of my Leos out here, for all of you out here, it is your responsibility to guide your child and give them guidance on sex and spirituality. Because we have young children now that are into spirituality and they're learning it from TV, movies. Do not be closed off. Or if they're asking, what is a spiritual awakening? Talk to them. And use your imagination. Don't try to use things that they won't understand, but share it with them. So that way they're not looking lost, or they're not wondering, or they're wondering like, what's this? We got cloak and concealment. So for some of you out here, don't try to hide. Don't use cloak and energy to try to hide or conceal what it is they need to know. Because for some of you, you can have a child going through a spiritual awakening and they already are aware of things and they're hiding it from you. Because they know you don't see it. They know you're not paying attention. Yeah, spell and manifestation. So for some of you Leos, you may have a child that's curious about spells and manifestation, and please talk to them. Please don't let nobody else get to them. Don't let nobody else do this to them. You understand what I'm saying? Because for some of you out here, to television shows are showing people things. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever you do, don't sit up there and let television guide your child, or to put your child mind state or direct them in the wrong direction of what spirituality is and what sex is. To all my Leos out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, this was you guys' general reading. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, all my information will be down below in the description box. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.